Hi folks! So I just wanted to make this quick video to share something with you all that I have noticed and learned about growing tomatoes undercover. So we've had a great flush of fruit from the lower flowers of our tomato plants, but then I noticed that pretty much all of the flowers in the midsection haven't set fruit. The flowers have just shriveled up, or in some cases fallen off. And I remember noticing the same last year. So I've been thinking perhaps it's the variety of tomatoes that I'm growing in here. And mostly in this polytunnel we're growing an heirloom variety called Purple Cherokee, which when they get going is really prolific, big beefsteak-like tomatoes with the most amazing flavour. And then also down the bottom we've got a few sun gold tomatoes. So having realised that this has happened with these tomatoes 2 years in a row, I decided to do some research to see if it was perhaps something we were doing, or something with the variety, or perhaps something else. And I did have an idea as to what this might be. So it turns out tomatoes don't actually like setting fruit and will become stressed when temperatures are above 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a little bit more than 32 degrees centigrade. Now I don't have a thermometer in this polytunnel permanently, but I do know that it has regularly been reaching temperatures over 40 degrees centigrade. So this would explain why our lower tomatoes that are setting fruit before the heat comes, when the weather is cooler, are doing exactly what they should. And then the middle section, when we've had heat waves, aren't setting fruit. But usually when we come through this period and later on in the year, these tomatoes become really prolific again. So down the bottom end of our polytunnel, I've got the sun gold tomatoes. And as the name would suggest, this variety is actually a little more heat tolerant. The Cherokee, the Purple Cherokee, only like temperatures really up to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. But these ones can take a little over 90, so I've been told. Also, our polytunnel is on a slight slope. And what I notice regularly is that the top end of our polytunnel is hotter than the lower end of our polytunnel. And as you can see, the sun gold, which are down the lower end in the cooler part of the tunnel, which are more heat tolerant, are currently fruiting much better than our Cherokee varieties, which are higher up the polytunnel, which don't like so much heat. The heat wave we were having a few weeks ago has actually subsided now, so I'm hoping that I will see a lot more tomatoes begin to set fruit in this polytunnel. So I'm not too worried. I'm going to continue watering the tomatoes well. We've already got a mulch cover on the ground, which is one of the things that supposedly can help. Other things you can do is maybe add some shade netting to protect your tomatoes a little bit if it's something you are concerned about or experiencing as well. In this large tunnel that would be quite difficult for us. So now I've looked into it, I'm pretty sure that this is what's causing the pollination issue that we've been having with our tomatoes in this tunnel. So I'm just going to leave things to settle down, and like in previous years, know that we will still end up with a good crop of tomatoes in here. So I hope you found this little video useful today. If you have, please click the thumbs up button down below. Leave us any comments or questions. We always love hearing from you, and we will see you here again really soon. Thanks for watching. Peace and plants.